Hey all, a little bit different video today. We're still on the hangboard training theme because COVID is still raging out there. But today I'm with my daughter and we're actually building a hangboard for her to take with her to college. We've selected some holds from a variety of them that I had sitting around. We're taking a plank that we got at the hardware store yesterday and we're gonna build this system out. It should be pretty cool when we're done. So watch more and you'll see how we go through that process. The first step in our process is we're actually taking our board and we're laying out the holds, how we want them to go onto here. In some cases, we're gonna screw them straight into the board. In other cases, we're gonna use Tnuts from behind so that we can adjust the holds later on. We've selected a variety of holds. We've got pinches here that we're gonna be able to adjust. We've got a couple slopers, and these are atomic holds. We've got some adjustable pockets that we can flip over to be either jugs or small pockets. We've got 4 different 18 millimeter edges. Some of them are slopers and some are straight up edges. And then got some, what did we say these were?
This is 12 inches and 6.5 inches.
12 millimeters and 6.5 millimeters, so not inches for sure. So here she's rounding off the edges just a little bit to give them make them just a little bit less painful. Here's my daughter drilling in and countersinking that bolt holes. So I wanted to show you a couple of the holds that we might be using on this eventually. And these are actually really inexpensive ways to make some holds out of wood. So this is actually a stair railing that I got from the hardware store. So I just cut it into pieces and it's already rounded. It's a great pinch or a jug hold depending on how you orient it. So we're gonna make those sit on here as well as an option. Here's a couple more stair rail options that I've built in the past. This is just kind of another one that just is a little more of a rounded sloper, and then here's just a pure half round that you can use on that. So inexpensive way to make wood holds is just use stair railing. And this is one other hold that I built that's pretty cool. It's a 2x4 inside with a 4-inch PVC pipe that I cut off of there, and then I put a little bit of sandpaper on the top. So you can bolt this to the wall and it makes just a really big open hand sloper that's pretty inexpensive. So our next step is we're marking exactly where we want these holds to go for the ones that we're gonna put Tnuts in. And then we're gonna drill the Tnuts, and I've got a special way of doing that I wanna show you too. Tnuts are kind of a pain. If you just pound them in from the backside, sometimes they can get misaligned and you can't get a bolt through there very well. So what I like to do is just tap them in slightly, coming from the back so you can get a little bit, and then hold the board up. If you could hold that for 1 second. And then I take a regular hold, thread it in here from the front, like so to get it started, and then I take an impact driver and use the impact driver to pull that T-nut tight on the back side. So if we can go into profile view here. So if you can watch this. So that pulled it in. That's super tight now. And the thing is it's guaranteed to be able to have the T-nut, the bolt in alignment with your hole, which is a good thing. Well, the next step in the process, we've got all of our T-nuts drilled and some of the holds mounted on the front. Now we're putting just a little bit of some standoffs on the back because we're going to be mounting this flush to a wall inside the house. So we want those standoffs so we don't have screws or the T-nuts pressing into that wall. We're getting close to being finished now, so we're putting the final, putting the final screws in to some of the little small holds that are just screw-ins. So I think this works pretty well. We've got a square on here to kind of line those up, and we're trying to get them all in the same position, and my daughter's fully hunched over this tool right now, so looks pretty good. All right, so here's our finished board. We have some jugs. We've got pockets you can actually turn over if you want. We've got some slopers, and these pockets can also be slopers. These jugs are also pinches, and we can rotate the angle of those pinches, so that's pretty cool. We've got bunches of different edges here. I think these are what we decided, 15 millimeters.
Those are 18.
18.
These are 12, and these are 6.5.
So 18, 12, and 6.5. We've curled the edges or sanded off the edge of those just a little bit so that we can, for comfort reasons. Some of them, you can see they're screwed into the board. Over here we've got 3, actually if you look at the back, you can see our whole T-nut configuration. We've got T-nuts along the top that we can do replaced holds, and then right here you've got 3 sets of T-nuts depending on what kind of pockets we want to mount to that particular location. These are the standoffs to help keep it off the wall just a little bit. And next we're going to mount it on the wall and give it a try. All right, so we're all finished. we're here to do the final test. So she's gonna give us a quick final hang. Look at that. Vibrating shoulders and all, it's perfect. It's gonna be a good workout. All right, well, thanks for watching if you've stuck around this long, and happy climbing.